Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to the lecture. So in this lecture, we'll see how to find the cutting length for this red color bar, what is shown here. And it's very simple. So one thing you understand, this red color bar from here to here, this length is already given in the drawing, which is 1140. So most of the drawing, whenever you refer, this particular extra bar length will be given to you. Otherwise, you can take it as L by 3. Sometimes it is L by 3 and sometimes it is L by 4. Whatever is your span, no, that divide by 3 if you do, you will get that length. But 90% of the cases, this particular length what we have, no, it will be given. So it is directly given, which is 1140. I don't have a problem with that. Now let me find this particular length, which is that this length I want to find. So how you will find? For that, it's very simple. You know, the depth is given here. So this depth is 500. From this 500, I'll deduct only the bottom cover. This bottom cover, if I deduct this bottom cover, I'll get the height of this. 500 minus the bottom cover will give me this particular height. Okay. Now you'll ask me, sir, if that is the case, why don't you deduct the top cover? Since actually, like I mentioned, this particular drawing what I have, no, this actually should come like this. It will come like this. It will come like this. Okay. It will come like this. And from here, it would be going like this. Okay. But in the drawing, the slight mistake has happened that it has come like this, and this excess portion you can see, but actually this should have ended here only. Like it will end somewhere here, it will end somewhere here, and then this will go something like this. Okay, so in that case what will happen, whatever is the depth you have, from there only the bottom cover you have to deduct. That is what we are supposed to do. Okay, got it, no? So anyhow, try to understand the concept, that is enough for us. Okay, so what we'll do, overall depth 500 minus only the bottom cover. If I do, I'll get this straight portion height. Okay, the straight portion height I'm gonna get. Got it, no? Fine. Now the last portion what is left is this one, which is that this portion, this portion. So how you will find it is very simple. This width is given 300. From the 300, if I deduct the cover from both the side, one cover from here and one cover from here, if I do, and whatever answer I get, okay, whatever answer I get, if I take 2/3 of that, I'll get this particular length. That means I'll do it here. So the width is how much? 300. From the both the side, I'll deduct 25, 25. So this will be 250 mm. And whatever answer I'm getting, I'll take 2/3 of it. That is 0.67%, or I mean 0.67 times of that. That is 2/3. So you'll get this particular length. Which length? Yeah, you'll get this particular length. Now you'll ask me, so why 2/3 has to be taken? It's a normal construction practice what we do. If you remember in the footing also I told, whenever we had a bar like this, what I told you, whatever this development length is, you can see, I told you, whatever is the overall depth, you deduct the top cover, you deduct the bottom cover, and whatever answer you get, you take 2/3 of that. That is what I told you. Same thing we are going to follow it here. So whenever you find a bar something like this, which is going halfway and all, you can follow the method width minus both side the cover. Whatever answer you get, you take 2/3 of that. Got it? Pretty simple. So now remember this value. What is this inclined length? So this inclined length is 1140. I'll go to the Excel sheet now. I've written this inclined length, and what is written? 1140. I'm hoping that you can prepare a shape like this, because already I've explained you for this. This is very simple now. Okay. So 1140 is this one. So this is 475. How is that? Because 500 is the overall depth. I told you to take the cover from the bottom side only. So minus 25 is what I've done. So I'm getting 475. And this 168, how I'm getting? It's same thing. Your width is 300. Both the side I'll deduct 25, 25 cover. Okay. And then I'll close the bracket. And I'll take 67% of that. I'll multiply this by 0.67 and I'll hit enter. I'm getting 167.5. But since it is coming in decimal, I'll write round up here. So come and write round up, round up, round up, and then open one bracket. And then you have to close, you have to give comma, 0, bracket close. And this should be a capital one, I feel. Make it as round up, yeah, round. So make it capital only then it should work out. Okay, round, up, enter, finish. 168 I'm getting. Same thing I got here also. Got it, no? Finish. Now, what is the name for this? So the name for this is, it's a bottom extra bar. This is in the bottom direction, isn't it? So it's a bottom, it's an extra bar at the which level? This is my plinth level. So I've given a name, bottom extra bar in longitudinal direction inside the plinth beam, or you can say near the plinth beam. Anything is okay. The thing is, you should understand what you have written. So how do you give a name to this? It's a bottom bar, but it's an extra bar which is coming in the bottom at the plinth level. and it is going in the longitudinal direction. So this is my longitudinal direction. So I've written the name as bottom extra bar in longitudinal direction. Inside the plinth beam I've written, you can write near the plinth beam also. Done. Now we'll come back to the diameter part and all. So this is that bar, red color. What is mentioned for the red color? Okay. So actually it's a, let me check what is that. Okay. It is not shown here, no? Okay. It should be something like this. Okay. So it's a 12 diameter bar at 150. Let me check. Yeah, it's a 12 diameter bar at 150 that is given here. Okay. So you can see the red color bar. It is shown here. It's a 12 diameter bar at 150 center to center spacing. So I've done the same thing. I've written 12 dia at 150. Now we'll find the cutting length first. So cutting length will be 1140 plus 475 plus 168. You try to do that. You'll get 17. You'll get some value. But we have to do the bend deduction. If you want, you can do that. So what is the bend deduction? So this is a 90-degree bend. So it will be 2D, and this is almost a 45-degree bend. So it is 1D. So 2D plus 1D will be 3D, isn't it? So I've done the deduction of 3D here. See, minus 3 into 12 I have done. If you see here, minus 3 into 12 I have done. So you'll get 1747 is your cutting length. So this is in mm. I'll divide by 1000. I'll get in meter. Now we'll find the number of bar. For number of bar, always you remember, whatever number of bar you got for the yellow color, same number of bar you'll get in the red color also. Why? Because it is going in longitudinal direction. If you ask me practically, this is that bar. This is that bar. Okay, this is that bar. How much longitudinal bar has gone? No, same number of your extra bar will come. If how much number we had got previously, 9 number we had got. So this bar also will be also 9 in number. So this also will be a 9 number of bar. That you need to remember. Okay. So if you don't want to remember that, you can again do the calculation. The calculation is very simple. So this is the width of your flight. This is your width of your flight, which is 1220. So 1220. Deduct one cover from here, deduct one cover from here. It will come out. And whatever you get, you divide by the spacing. My spacing is how much here? 150. And add plus 1, you'll get 9 number of bar. Previously also, we had got 9 number of bar. Here also, I'm getting 9 number of bar. I've done the same thing. I've interlinked that. If you want, you can do that. Okay, good. Now coming to the total cutting length, 1.747 multiply by 9, multiply by 1 will give me the total cutting length, which is 15.72 meter. And it's a 12 diameter bar. I'll put under the 12 diameter column. So it will be 15.723 multiplied by 0.888. So it comes out to be 13.962 kg. Finish. Got it? No? Understood this much? Great. Now we'll come to the last, I mean, not the last bar, we'll come to the another bar, which is also a very good, I mean, you need to do certain calculation for that bar. So that is this blue color, that is this color bar, this bar. So how you will find? One thing you know, again in the drawing it is mentioned. So in the drawing, one thing is mentioned. This length from here to here, it is how much? 1350. So you don't have to worry about this. Only the question is how much will be this one and how much will be this one. So again, that is also very simple. This is very simple. Which one? This is very simple. This length, because just now we have found for this, no? Same calculation you do. 300 minus one cover from here, minus one cover from here. Whatever answer you get, you take 2/3 of that, you'll get this length. So this length, if we don't have problem, we don't have problem with this length also. My main question is how you find this one, this vertical. This vertical, if you want to find, you need to do again small calculation. So calculation, what I'll do is I'll take this part. I'll say this part. What I want to find, see, I want to find this part. Okay, this part, this height I want to find. How I'm going to find? If I take 500 and if I deduct the minus the bottom cover and if I do the top cover, I'll not get this height, because this height I don't know how much from here to here, I don't know. Even though I deduct one cover, this much height I don't know how much it is, right? This height I don't know how much it is. In order to find that height, I need to do a small calculation. I need to play with angle now. So what I'm supposed to do, I'll do one thing. I'll take this length and I'll take this length. Okay, what I'm gonna find, I'll find this length and I'll find this length, and I'll try to find the incline, this angle also. With that, I can find this particular length. Okay, getting my point, no? So what I'll do is, first let me find this one and this one. Okay, two things I'll do. So how much is this one? I don't know, but I know this is 300. Wait, let me take it to the top. Yeah, this one I don't know, but I know this is from here to here, it is 300. 300 minus one cover from here, minus one cover from here, and whatever answer I get, if I divide it by 2, will I not get this from here to here? Obviously I'll get, because this is exactly the center. This dotted line, what you can see, it is the center of your beam. So 300 half is 150. But both the side you have to deduct the cover, only then you'll get the answer. So I'll do that calculation here. Okay. I hope you're able to understand. Slide calculation we are supposed to do. So 300 minus 25 minus 25. It comes out to be 250. And I'll divide it by 2. So exactly this will be 125 mm. So this is 125. The straight portion what I have, it is 125. This answer I got. Now I'll find this one. Which one? This one. This one I'll find. Okay. How you are going to find this one? To find this one, we need to know this height, but that I don't know. If you know this one, I could have found that, but this incline also I don't know. But one thing you know, that angle you know. What is the angle we found initially? Exactly. That angle what we found initially was how much? 34.34. Now we'll ask, sir, how it is 34.34? Because all these are the inclined bar. These bars are being put at an angle of 34.34 throughout the staircase. So if you know this angle, I'll take this as unknown. I'll write this as P now. This is unknown. Now again, can you apply the same formula, that is tan theta, tan q. Tan theta is equal to how much? Opposite by base. Okay. So again, tan theta is equal to, what is opposite? Opposite is given a name, p to the opposite. This is p. So p divided by base. So base is how much? This is base 125. Okay. I know tan theta. Tan theta is how much? 34.34 is equal to p is a base. I mean p divided by 125. With this, can I not find p? So p will be how much? Tan 34.34 multiplied by 125. Try to do this calculation. So you'll get 85.39 mm. Finish. You got the answer. So this p, whatever I have written, no, this is how much? 85.39. That's it. So if you get this one, I can find this height now. Now I can find this height. This height I can find. This height. Which is that height I want to find? This height I can find. This height I can find. How is that? Overall depth, you know. Overall depth is 500. In this 500, this much is gone. This much is 85.39. And from the top, I'll deduct one cover. From the bottom, I'll deduct one cover. Will I not get this particular height? I'll get. Now, you'll ask me one question. Sir, this much gap is there. Actually, in the drawing, there is slight mistake. The thing is that whatever we have done is correct. The mistake is that this, okay, I'll remove everything. This bar actually should have been laid when I had to do this AutoCAD drawing. This bar will actually come again like this. Okay, it will come in this angle. This angle it will come. With this angle it will come, and it will go like this. So in that case, when I do this calculation, this particular height I would be getting, and this gap what you can see from the top, it will be one gap of a cover. So that is why I told 500 minus bottom cover minus top cover, and minus this, if you do, you'll get this particular height. But here you may feel like there is a lot of difference, but practically when you do, that difference won't be there, because here whenever here when the AutoCAD drawing was done, so you can see a a little bit more gap. Okay, so simple. So what I'll do, 500, this is 500. I want to find this height now. This height I want to find, and from here to here, this height I have got, which is 85.39. So what I'll do is, overall depth 500 minus, I'll take this height how much I got, 85.39, minus bottom cover of how much, 25, minus 25 on the top cover. Try to do this calculation. 500 minus 85.39 minus bottom 25 minus top 25, it will be 364.61 mm. So this vertical height, whatever you have, no, this vertical height, so this is 364.61. This much you can do. Good, great. That's it, finished. So whatever complicated BBS we were supposed to do, all the things we have done. So always remember, whenever you want to find a bar, something like this is a method you are supposed to adopt. Okay. So again, whatever height we found, this bar should come something like this. I'll repeat it again, because sometimes you may feel like, sir, how did you get that? So this bar actually will come like this. Okay. And this height we have found, which has come out to be 85. So then what we did, we know the depth of the beam, which is 500. From there I deducted the bottom cover. From there I deducted the top cover also. Okay, this is a top cover, and this already I know it is 85 point how much 39, 85.39. So 500 minus bottom cover minus top cover minus 85.39 will give me this particular height. Got it? No? So try to practice it. Finish. I'll go back to the Excel sheet now. So in the Excel sheet, I've done it. This is 1350. This is 364. Manually I had done it. Same thing I've written. 500 minus 85.39 minus bottom cover minus top cover. So it comes out to be 364. And this is 168 because previously we got 168 for this bar. Here also it is same thing. What you do, 300 minus 25, and whatever answer you get, you take 67% of that and round it up. So you get 168. So what is the name of the bar? So this is a top extra bar. So this is called as extra bar again, but it is coming in top. Previously for red color I had written bottom. So this will come at the top. So this is top extra bar in the longitudinal direction at the plinth level. So I written the same thing. Top extra bar in the length direction, or you can write longitudinal direction at the plinth level. And what's the diameter of that? It is mentioned here. This color, blue color, you can see it's a 12 diameter bar at 150 center to center spacing. So write the same thing, 12 diameter bar at 150 center to center spacing. Now come to the cutting length. Cutting length will be 1350 plus 364 plus 168 minus bend deduction. 190-degree bend you have here and 145-degree bend you have here. So 190 degrees 2D, 145 degrees 1D. So 2D plus 1D is 3D. So minus 3 into D I have done, 3 into 12 I have done. Okay, it comes out to be 1846.61 mm. So put it in meter, it comes out to be 1.84. Now coming to the number of bar. Again, I told you many times, since it is coming in longitudinal direction, whatever number of bar you got for the yellow color, whatever number of bar you got for the red color, this blue color bar also will get same number of bar because it will be put in the landing level only. I mean, it will be put in the flight level. This flight, whatever you have, no, this flight. This 1220 minus 1 cover from here, minus 1 cover from here, divide by the spacing, you'll get the number of bar. Okay, you'll get the number of bar. So again, you can see 9 number of bar has come. Got it, no? So here also 9 you had got. This top also you had got 9. So everywhere, if you find one number of bar in the longitudinal direction, all the longitudinal direction extra bar will also be same number, unless the spacing is same. So here spacing is 150, so it is coming out to be 9. So the total cutting length will be 1.746 into 9 into 1, you do 15.723. Sorry, it is here. Yeah, this is 1846. We got 1.84. So 1.846 into 9 into number of member will give me 16.61. And since it's a 12 diameter bar, so 16.61 into 0.888 will give me 14.75 kg. Got it, right? So in this way, almost all the bars I have taken out. Last one bar is there. That also I'll continue in this lecture. Now below this, you see, there is a distribution still. This we found. This blue color bar we found. But below that, again, you have this distribution still. This one, this dotted. That also you need to find. So cutting length will be very simple. Cutting length will be, you know that landing. You know this one. The distribution still will be put up in this direction only. Okay, like we had done. This will be a distribution still. So this is 1220. Minus 1 cover from here, minus 1 cover from here. Your cutting length is ready. To find the number of bar, again, it's very simple. Already we have found now. This inclined length is given to us. To find the number of bar, this inclined length is given, which is 1350. 1350, if I divide by the spacing, I'll get the number of bar. So what is this distribution state? It's a 10 diameter bar at 150 center to center spacing. So you write here, top extra bar in transverse direction at plinth level. Okay, what I've written? Top extra bar in the transverse direction. If it is in transverse direction, the plinth level. So the cutting length will be 1220 minus 20 you do. You'll get the cutting length. Number of member is 1. It's a 10 diameter bar at 150 center to center. Cutting length will be 1180. So cutting length in meter is 1.18. Now come to the number of bar. So number of bar, what you do? What is the inclined length? It is 1350. You divide by the spacing. Okay. Spacing is how much? 150 and add plus 1 to that. So how much you got? 10. So same thing I got here, 10 number of bar. Got it? So total cutting length will be 1.18 multiply by 10 multiply by 1. You'll get 11.8. Since it's a 10 diameter bar, put under the 10 diameter column. So it will be 11.8 multiplied by 0.617, which will come out to be how much? 7.28 kg. Got it? So you got an idea. So here, this staircase is something different. So you'll never find the same staircase. Whatever I've taken one complicated only. Here what has happened, only one bottom straight bar is going longitudinal, then over that a distribution steel is coming, and then another one top extra is going. Okay, over that another extra bar is going. That's it. Again, it doesn't have a distribution steel like we did now. So this is one of the simple staircase what they have put. So if you understand this particular drawing what I've explained, doing this particular staircase is very simple. Okay, you can do it. So just you have to practice it once or twice, only then you can master this. So up to here I've explained everything. So in the next lecture, up to the bottom part, everything is done. Next lecture will go with the top bar. So this green color bar I'm supposed to explain. Then I explain you the blue color bar. If I explain this two bar, your entire staircase BBS will be done. Got it? So we'll see you back in the next lecture. Thank you.